businesses trying to grow are solving the wrong problem. They ask, how do I get more people to see what I'm selling? How do I get more users to my products? While the right question is, how do I build a system where the right people find me before they even know they need me? This is part two of my zero budget series. And in part one, I established that most businesses are paying for attention they have not earned and how to avoid that. So watch the video if you are yet to do so. Today, I'm giving you an action system that fixes this problem that I mentioned in part one of the video. And most founders, most marketers, most business owners, they call acquisition running an ad, paying a code, posting on every platform, getting influencers on board, and they hope something converts from these activities. Why that works and it is great, I have nothing against it, right? But when it stops, they start to go over to zero. When this activity stop, when this stuff stops, your profit and revenue also drops. So it's get to a circle that you have to spend more acquisition for you to get more users and for it to be profitable. And that is not the best way to go about acquisition. To, what you have to do is to build an acquisition system that compound the longer you run it with less effort of bringing users in. So here's the system. The first part of it is to position your product and service or business as answer before someone search for it on social media or on the internet. So it's about you being on top of a crowded funnel, being on top of anyone, being on top of your competitor. This system that I'm sharing with you, I've used it for 5+ Web3 projects and companies, and I've seen results on every single one of them. So the question you'll be asking now is that how do I do this? How do I build a system whereby users find me before they even know they need my problem? So it's by you creating content that names a problem that your users, your target audience, your audience has not yet found a language for. They are yet to even know they have this problem. So by the time they start searching for solutions to this problem, your product is already there to answer them. So you are not saying, here's my product, here's why we are great. You are saying, this is the problem you are experiencing right now, and this is how we provide solution to it. If you can literally do this, you have get the system for acquisition. That's spending more on acquisition. Part two of this video is to build a referral condition and not just a referral program. What we are used to today in the marketing world is having a referral system whereby you spend you bring people in through incentive, through product slashing prices, through discounts, through reward, and through reason to share. Why that works and it worked beautifully, even as a marketer, I've used that and I've seen the results. But there's something called referral condition. This is a condition that brings people into a product or service without you literally engineering a referral program or having a referral program. So it is the condition that make people want to join your product because there's an identity behind your product. And I'm going to give you an example. And the example is this: I want to get a new gadget for myself, right? And I'm thinking of getting iPhone or Samsung. And some people are trying to pitch to me to buy iPhone. So that's literally them referring me to come and be part of their class, come and be part of the iPhone users, right? And that's them doing referral for iPhone. That's iPhone without Apple asking for it. So if you can also build this kind of system, this kind of feeling and identity behind your products and services, you will get your users referring other people to your product because of that. So your job is to engineer that feeling, to engineer that identity, that make your audience, your users feel smarter, more connected, and more ahead of, for being part of what you are building, for being part of your product and business and services. If you can do that, that's it. You have get the system, and it costs nothing and it's never switch off because it's not a referral program, it's a referral condition. The third part of it, which is also the last part, is to convert attention into a repeatable touch point. So most business get attention and lose it. I've seen this across Web3 products. 80% of Web3 companies and products get attention and they don't get valuable results with this attention because attention is not revenue. Attention and visibility are not growth. So when someone see your content, when someone see your service, your product or service, they like it, just like it. They don't take action. No. What they should do is that there should be a system that bring them in. There should be a system that when they see your content, they see your services, they just want to be part of it. So every piece of your content have to do at least one of these: bring people to your product, evoke emotions in people. So your content must not be liked by anyone. Your content must either be love or hate. It must be love to people who your product makes sense to, and it may be hate by people who your product does not make sense to. So your content must be disruptive enough to bring people to your brand and products. So this acquisition system, it does not need to spending more on your budget or on your marketing campaigns. It is built on understanding, not spending more. It is built on you understanding your audience well enough to name their problem before they even think about them having the problem. Understanding what make people share and refer others without incentive or without the discounts on your products. Understand how to turn a one-time view into a long-time touch point. And none of this costs money. All it takes is intention and people and team who understand how to build the system. If you can get this thing for yourself, you have a smooth ride to building an actual system that generates users for you, profit and revenue without spending more on this. Part two of my zero budget growth. You now have the action system. All you have to do now is take it, work on it and run it. Get a team to build with it. So in part three, I'm going to share with you the silent bucket hole, the silent pain point of most businesses, and that is retention. Because at the end of the day, acquisition without retention is a bucket hole. And for me, retention is the foundation of every marketing activities. Retention. So the part three is going to be all about it. So don't miss it. If this series has been helpful to you, has helped you one way or the other, kindly share it with others. You are not doing it for me, you are doing it for them. You are helping them to reduce their marketing budget and user acquisition costs. So thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.